Hey guys, I want to talk to you about Jig Leaders. And before we do that, let's do the raffle for the tackle bag. I'm going to be using this site called Comment Picker. And what we need to do first is get to our video. I'll be taking the link from there. And let's do this. I'm going to do a screen record so we can jump in on this. So, if I got this right. Pasting it. Drop this down. And it says get the YouTube comments. Generator part. Saw this before. Here we go. I believe that's it. Start right there. Brandon, looks like you're the winner there. And I'll be posting this video on it just so you could see the actual one. So if you look at the time, 5:09:10:56 right there. So Brandon, I'm gonna take a screenshot. I'll reach out to you and then we'll go from there. So this gentleman, he's out in SoCal and he made these leaders and really inexpensive. 200 pound, it was like $8.50. 300 pound was like $10. So I just want to show you what it was set up with. If I recall, Izor line mono first string is what he used. You can see the crimps right here, and this is the jig end. He uses a figure 8, and he said like this was like, I want to recall, like 300 pound rating on the split ring. And then you have this ball bearing here on this side, so this would what you would tie to your main leader. And just to show you what they look like, this is the biggest one that I have, these AFW. If you remember the explanation, my number 7, and this is 320 pound rating. I mean, you could tell between the two already. Let's bring one out. And this is what you're looking at between the difference between the two. So really decently beefed, both ends, right? It has it on this one as well, the same one right here on the 200 pound. So the 200 pound, the only thing that's different is that it doesn't have the figure 8. I still got it anyways, but it looks really great. Hit them up. You find them on Facebook and Instagram. I'll put the link below. I have no affiliation to this. I just bought it. I was like, hey, I'm gonna do this guy a favor. Great pricing, shipped real quick. Everything else looks legit. It's gonna make life easier. The season's really hot right now. I'm trying to get on and find any available time to get on. Hopefully I can, and we'll see how it goes from there. I have an extra of these. Let's see, I can't remember where the other one is, but a 200 and a 300. Yeah, I'm gonna ship it to you if you're local as well. Just leave a comment below. Put your name on there. We'll do the same thing. I'm gonna run it for like 2 weeks, just like how I did for this other one for the tackle bag. So I'll include one each, 200 and a 300 to the winner on that one. Thanks a lot for watching on that one. But one thing I want to touch up on too was this. I'll have to do some thorough testing on it, but I want to let you guys know. If you guys remember this video, this is my 40N, and I put a Vizix handle on this. This is the International. It comes off from the 12 and 16 sizes. The larger ones, 20 and to 50, I believe, or even 80, is a little bit longer and has a bigger actual grip. But this is a smaller one. What he had mentioned, we did everything that was able to make it fit, right? We drilled out this part of it. We ported this a little bit bigger to match how the Fathom is, so that it's like a retainer pin was able to seat in on it. Now what he had mentioned, because this bar is 1 millimeter thicker than the original Fathom. It's at 5 millimeter versus 4 on the original. When he had this under pressure over this weekend, he couldn't keep it stuck in low gear. So every time you push in, it just popped right back out. And he thought it was something that was wrong with the way he set it up or installed it. He went to his local tackle that was familiar with this, and they said that this was not a unique problem. It's common to it. So I'm testing it right now where we're able to test it without any pressure, and it's working, right? I took this out on November, but I didn't catch anything with it, so I cannot verify it. But I want to be able to test it because I don't want that to happen when you're hooked up. And the bites are like big right now. Everything from like 70 plus to like I'm seeing like 170. So I don't think I want to lose out on low gear if that happens. So guys, if that's the case right now, you may want to consider going back to the original right now until we find a solution. So I had this here thinking that, hey, if the stem was the same diameter, I would just be able to do a quick swap of the bar. This is from here, this is the original Fathom. I thought I could just put the bar right here, but this is a thinner diameter, so it's not the same at all. Right now, the way I'm looking at it is that the only way to use this original bar is either I have to drill out this rivet to put this onto this, and I might need to just shim it with a couple of maybe nylon washers to make up for that 1 millimeter thickness. Or the last thing, which I think it's a little bit more, it's a little bit too more, it's going to take a little bit more precision, which is to put this on some type of lathe, and I don't know how that would work, or even just like a press and machine out 1 millimeter down so that I would go back to the original 4 millimeter. I don't think that's worth it. I'm most likely going to drill this out and just move this over, the stem over on it, and I think that's the best way to go, and it'll be the proper way to make it work. If you've seen other, I want to say the gentleman Alan Tanney, he has a Delrin knob. He would recommend the same thing too, to drill this out on for his knob handle. And originally I was gonna go with that handle, to be honest, but I just thought that this international handle with this similar layout right here, that I could just do a direct plug and play. Now this it is almost a near direct plug and play, albeit with that porting. But if we're going to lose out on that low gear, we're gonna have to backtrack that video and see how we can make this optimal at 100% to make it work. So please keep that in mind, and just want to let you guys know about that before you go out there with this and that problem may occur. I'll try to do another video where I put some pressure on it at home, like just lots of weights, and see if I can still lock it in there. And I'll really want to know if I can make or repeat his occurrence and see if that's the case. If not, we're just going to go right back to the original knob for now. All right, so yeah, leave a comment below. I'll throw out these Fish Karma Jig Leaders, that one of each, 300 and a 200 pound, and hope you guys get to enjoy these and get out there and bring home a big one. Thanks a lot, guys. Take care.